Thomas Edison's innovations changed the world, making him a pioneer in the frontier of technology. Thomas Edison is known for the light bulb, but he has altered, invented, and built many different things. Edison's inventions helped create the modern world as we know it by creating things like the phonograph, kinetograph, motion picture studio, his modifications to the light bulb, and his electronic grid. Edison's phonograph was one of the first sound recorders and was also the invention that made him famous. The phonograph blew people's minds because it was the first time hearing a person's voice come out of a machine. The phonograph changed the course of history by inputting sound into a machine where we can hear it after an extended period of time. The kinetograph was one of the first motion picture cameras. Edison developed the strip kinetograph and then created the first motion picture studio, also known as the Black Maria. The studio had a rotatable top so it could follow the sun. It also had a retractable roof so it could get sunlight. The first motion picture film in the Black Maria was of sharpshooter Annie Oakley performing her act, shooting at glass balls. Edison also created short clips of feature films that people could watch through a kinetoscope in small storefronts. The kinetograph, kinetoscope, and Black Maria proved that we could record what we see from our eyes and play it back. In the early 1900s, Edison built his own electric car. Most electric cars relied on heavy and cumbersome lead-acid batteries, but Edison made his own car with a new type of battery that would spread around the world. Edison's battery was a nickel-iron battery, which was based on Ernest Waldemar Younger's battery. Waldemar Younger's battery was patented in 1899. Edison claimed that the nickel-iron battery was resilient and could be charged faster than a lead-acid battery. He even had a deal with Ford Motors to produce his more efficient electric car. But gas-powered cars would become more popular because they could go longer distances and drive faster. More than a century later, engineers would discover that the nickel-iron battery was something very useful. Nickel-iron batteries are now being used as an answer for renewable and cleaner energy sources. Edison's light bulb really did light up the world. Edison didn't invent the first electric light bulb, but he did improve it and brought it into people's homes. Edison began to try to make his light bulb in 1875 by purchasing the light bulb from Evans and Woodward. 5 years and over 2,000 failed filaments later, Edison's curiosities led to the creation of the first affordable and long-lasting light bulb. Edison made the filaments thinner. This gave them a greater electrical resistance and made sure only a small amount of current was needed to create a glow. Later, an inventor named Louis Latimer made modifications to Edison's light bulb and made it even more durable by encasing the carbon filament in cardboard. A long-lasting light bulb was Edison's first step. Edison needed a way to power his light bulbs in an affordable way, so Edison and many other scientists decided to create the world's first electrical grid. On September 4th, 1882, at 3 p.m., Edison turned on the lights to Pearl Street Station in Manhattan, and America's first electrical grid was born. There was many more grids created after Pearl Station. Edison and other inventors helped create hundreds of power stations to power his light bulbs and make his dream of lighting up people's homes come true. No wonder the light bulb is the universal symbol for a bright idea. Edison's innovations in the cement industry are frequently overlooked because it was not a huge part of his career. Edison noticed that sand helped manufacture a harder and more durable cement. Edison Cement Company did not become well known until 1922. The Edison Portland Cement Co. provided the concrete for the original 1923 Yankee Stadium, and New York decided not to touch it during their renovation because, as sports writer Tom Verducci said, it was hard and durable. Edison was a baseball fan. At Edison's West Orange Labs, his 10,000 or more employees engaged in sports. His employees would later become known as the Industrial Leagues. Edison supported his different teams. In Edison's winter home in Myers, Florida, Edison enjoyed watching the boys go through their spring training for the upcoming season. Edison loved Philadelphia athletics and took a photo with Ty Cobb and Connie Mack. He became friends with the team manager Connie Mack and socialized with other members of the team. Edison was a loyal fan, attending the athletic spring training and regular season games. In his lifetime, Thomas Edison was awarded 1,093 U.S. patents over many different types of technologies. Including his foreign patents in other countries, his total number of patents was 2,332. Edison had many patents, and his most famous patents are the light bulb, phonograph, motion picture camera, and storage battery. There are many others, and his patents can be grouped into 8 categories. 425 in electrical light and power, 200 in phonographs and recorded sound, 185 in telegraphy and telephony, 145 in batteries, 50 in mining and iron ore milling, 40 in cement, 10 in motion pictures, and 50 in miscellaneous. Throughout Edison's career, he has had many ideas and concepts for new products that he never got to do. For example, Edison said, "I put my money on sun and solar energy. What a source of power! I hope we don't have to wait until oil and coal run out before we can tackle that. I wish I had more years left." Edison recorded his work in 4,000 notebooks to protect his ideas. These notes would influence many inventors and entrepreneurs who would follow in his footsteps. Thomas A. Edison Industries, Inc. employed over 10,000 workers in the design, prototyping, and commercialization of many patents and products that were around the world. Edison helped create the framework for our modern technology and the technology of his time. His notes and inventions would impact the world by giving ideas for other inventions and improvements. Edison can be seen every day in the massive number of fields he influenced, and there's no corner of technological innovation that he didn't touch during his lifetime. Edison impacted many people's lives with his numerous inventions. Throughout history, there have been millions of different inventions, from the creators of the first tools to the inventor of AI. But the things that Thomas Edison contributed to the world were amazing. He gave people light, sound, and vision. He was the Wizard of Menlo Park.